What is going on, brothers and sisters? Eric Rosen here, your internal strength coach, here to show you how to overcome your greatest challenges so you can shine your brightest light. It is Friday, December 7th, 2018. Happy Friday. Feeling a bit better today. Still got a little bit of head pressure going on, but nonetheless moving forward. So did a quick one card tarot pull today. Actually, before I even drew this card, I asked the question about, what does it take to have courage to move forward with what our heart truly desires. I had a feeling of kind of excitement of just, totally just following my passion, which of course is coaching, just following that and just kind of not really so much giving a lot of focus to like everything else. What would it be like if you just went for it? So I check in with this periodically. So I love tarot because, check it out. It's the Knight of Cups. This is like, it's the exact answer really that I needed in terms of like when I asked that question, not only for myself, but really for everyone. And it's really, turns out to actually be just, very wise advice. There's nothing too airy-fairy about this. As in this card, the guy is, he's flying above the sea. You can see he's following his heart. The hearts are like popping out of this chalice that he's got. But you can also see there's actually sharks swimming in the ocean below. So, this guy, he's all about following his heart. But this card is actually cautioning you to, don't let your heart overrule your head. So not getting too sucked into a dream world of how you want things to look and completely just forgetting that we live in reality, quite frankly. So, getting wrapped up in your dreams and visions, it can kind of put you in a place of danger because if you start foregoing, responsibility, you could find yourself in a crippling place because you were just following that passion and that excitement of the heart. So it's great to have that, but the thing is that, you can't let it lead you off a cliff. You have to step back sometimes and see, is where your heart is directing you to, how does that fit in with your reality? And it's not to say that you get into your head and you start to talk yourself out of how it can't happen because of how much action is required. It's more just about really sitting there and saying like, how is this going to work? And actually having a plan to follow through with your heart's plan rather than just like going into it like, this is just going to work, So, it's about not getting too emotional to make a rational decision. Obviously spirituality for me has really been the focus of a lot of my time, focus, and attention this past year. But when it all comes down to it, it's not so much about like going out and becoming, and like leaving the body and becoming some spiritual entity. It's actually about learning to house the spirit in the physical body. So what I mean by that is that, with this card, even though we know that there's awesome, things in the universe, that God is there, that our heart is there to lead us in the direction that we want to go. It's our compass. But because we do live in this physically dense, three-dimensional reality, there are certain things that we still have to deal with, things like responsibility, things like, providing, making money, providing for yourself, your family, because you could sit there and go, oh, well, I'm just going to be this spiritual person and I'm just like not going to eat. I'm going to drink like a glass of water a year, like some monk or something like that. And, someone told me this past weekend, actually at the forum, it was the person leading it, that these people that meditate year round anyway, they maybe have like a fraction of a second a couple times, like in a lifetime, where they actually go to a place where, it's just like perfect enlightenment. So thing of it is that that's really what I think this life is about, is learning to embody your spirit in your physical body. So to sum it up, yes, absolutely follow your heart, but back it up with a plan. Don't get too caught up in, hopes and dreams and fall off a cliff, or in this card, fall into the ocean and get eaten by a shark. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.